So that's the hazel tree. I'm going to be using that. A lot of good stuff. And do dowels and such like. And make a framework for my fireplace or my table or a chair or anything I want to be doing. So yeah, I'll get to work with that. That's where my fire cover will be here. And that's the Dakota fire pit. You can see there's hazel there, which we've got. And here, I'm going to make a frame, table, chair. So I slightly changed my thinking of what I was going to do. I've got sufficient wood there to do the fireplace cover. So I'll get to work with that. So, two Y-shaped, one for either side, and a pull through the middle. This saw is called Garden Line. I purchased it from Aldi. Very, very cheap, and I think pretty reliable for all the type of bushcrafty stuff I do. I have got other saws. I've got 3 of them, but I've got one which is the backhoe one, which I'm still happy with. This is a garden one, but it's cheap, it's reliable, and it's always in the different bags I've got. So if you go to Aldi and you have a look, try them out, why not? Just making sure the little piece of twigs and things off there. Take my time. Do the trick for what I need at the moment. Light work. Today I brought my Black & Decker axe. Very reliable. Sharpened it a few days ago. Well, that didn't work. It's reasonably level. It'll do. There's enough space under there. It doesn't catch fire. The water gets here, so that is soaking because it was raining. Now I'm going to do is just measure these at that angle. I'm going to put a stick along there with some stakes to ensure that they don't move, and I've got the same length. One there, and as long as the fireplace is covered, that's the main thing. So I've got enough wood. If I need to get more, then I will do that. Just another thing, if I'd brought my draw knife with me, but I will use my knife, I'll just put that at an angle, and I'll put that at an angle so it just sits there, perfect. And I'll make a wee stopper there, a little stopper there, And so yes, so that's what I'm going to do. Then put all the other sticks right in the middle, make sure it's covered. I can also cover the side, but I'll do that at another time. So just make a little knot there, set at an angle. Okay, a wee bit further in. So just at that point there. Make it flat. Sorry if the camera's shaking. It's a reality, eh? A little bit more. I don't know if I was explaining that too good, but make sure that's flat or level, and that will sit on the other level piece of wood, and then totally that'll make a difference. I don't need to go into too much detail with that, but just as long as it sits nice. Then if I want to bore holes and things like that, then okay. If I use cordage, well, you know, shut that in there. These gloves, my good lady purchased them for me. It's for when you're using knives, in case you cut yourself. I've not cut myself today, so I'm happy, but I'm going to wear them anyway, because she did buy them for me for that reason. Yeah. So I picked up some roots here. This will do the trick in the meantime. The roots from the ground will dry, so it's not, but in the meantime it's reliable. It's but once it dries, it rots, and then can't really use it as much later on. So I'm using natural cordage from here. Just let me get that in there. Need a stronger part for there, but it'll do in the meantime. No, this doesn't look level, but it's level for the fireplace. That's the decorative fire pit. I know you've seen these type of shelter before, but because it does rain here, I've got cover, so that was the main thing. As long as you've got a bit of fire and you can heat something up in that, I think I'll make that bigger. I've got wood down there, so I'm going to put that across there so it's got more cover. And because there's a prevailing wind which comes from that way, and so I'm going to make another cover there. So I think it will be a lot better. And because it's just a pit just now, but I just need to make that into the fire pit itself, the Dakota one. I do really like making these ones, but so far so good. Anytime I come here, I've done a good bit of cutting and everything, so I'll make this better for myself. Yes. Okay guys, so this is my fireplace. I think it's pretty good. Spent a few hours here working on that, probably about 3 hours collecting wood. So on that side and that side I've collected that. As you can see, there's just a little bit of smoke. That's fine, it's gone up there, it's not going to touch there, it's up high enough and a good angle. Chop some wood and yes, pretty good. And the other thing is, I'll just take you over, well, the rain will barely touch that, so when I come here, at least if it doesn't get dismantled or anything, that I've got little pieces of twigs in there, or I'll just put them in the back out the road. I think it's pretty good. I just need another grill here, and I think I've got a spare one. Just leave it here somewhere. Yes. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and I'll catch you again.